A family from Ohio is raising alarm bells in an effort to save lives, following the tragic death of a teenager while attempting a challenge on TikTok. A mother is suing TikTok after her 10-year-old daughter died while participating in the blackout challenge. The incident has sparked concerns and actions across the country, with Montana's governor recently signing the nation's first law banning TikTok. This move by Governor John Ford is considered a decisive action aimed at protecting Montanans' private data in 2023. TikTok, owned by the Chinese tech company ByteDance, has become a significant blemish on the already stained world of social media. Its shortcomings have been so pronounced that the U.S. Congress was compelled to put the TikTok CEO through a congressional hearing. The outcome of this hearing was nothing short of brutal. During the hearing, it was revealed that some U.S. data remains accessible to TikTok staff in China. This revelation poses a direct threat to the privacy and security of individuals in the room and raises concerns about the potential misuse of personal information. There have been numerous devastating examples of children losing their lives due to content promoted by TikTok. What began as a fun and lighthearted app in 2016 has now taken a dark turn, exposing a side of TikTok that many people were unaware of. The Chinese Communist Party's engagement in psychological warfare has become evident through this platform. The app, once known for entertainment, is now facing heavy allegations of facilitating espionage, failing to protect personal data, and even corrupting the minds of the youth. In this video, I will delve deep into these issues and explore the firestorm that TikTok finds itself in. The situation has escalated to the point where several governments, including those of the United Kingdom, Canada, New Zealand, and the United States, have taken decisive actions against TikTok. These governments are seeking to implement complete bans on the Chinese-owned app. The allegations against TikTok hold significant weight, and they affect users globally. It is crucial for everyone using the app to understand the gravity of the situation. In this video, I will provide an in-depth analysis of everything related to TikTok, ranging from privacy concerns and the marginalization of communities to the horrifying trends that have resulted in numerous young deaths worldwide. I must warn you that this video may be eye-opening and at times uncomfortable. However, it is essential to shed light on these critical issues. It is worth mentioning that any content critical of the Chinese Communist Party is often met with strong opposition, particularly from the 50 Cent Army. Knowing this, I kindly request that you take a moment to support this video by hitting the like button below. Your support means a lot to me. TikTok needs no introduction, as it has taken the world by storm, with over 1 billion active users in just 7 years of operation. The social media app, owned by the Chinese tech giant ByteDance, relies on user engagement and employs refined algorithms to match content to individual interests. However, beyond its apparent success, TikTok has a dark side, a side filled with malice that has led to U.S. government employees being banned from using the app on their work phones due to national security concerns. The situation is so severe that the White House has demanded that ByteDance sell TikTok or face an outright ban in the United States. The question that arises is, why has TikTok garnered such attention and warranted a congressional hearing and severe bans? Are these actions an overreaction? Or do the allegations against the company hold true? Furthermore, how does Chinese espionage and the mental health of children come into play in all of this? Let's explore these questions and delve into why national governments in the Americas and Europe are losing sleep over TikTok. First and foremost, let's address the alarming ease with which the Chinese Communist Party has access to TikTok's data. This issue took center stage during the congressional hearing, where TikTok CEO Shou Zichu faced tough questions. With over 1 billion global users, the sheer volume of data TikTok possesses is staggering. The concern arises from the fact that this foreign data falls into the hands of a country like China. Why is China accessing private individuals' data such a cause for alarm when data theft by U.S. companies often goes unnoticed? The answer lies in China's national security legislation, enacted in 2017, which allows the Chinese government to manipulate the law to its advantage. This legislation requires Chinese companies to support, assist, and cooperate with national intelligence efforts. Given that ByteDance, the owner of TikTok, is a Chinese company, it's easy to see why such concerns exist. The thought of a global app like TikTok being utilized as another espionage tool by the Chinese Communist Party on its journey to becoming a global superpower is disconcerting. While TikTok's CEO vehemently denies ever sharing U.S. data with China for malicious purposes, the reality is that if China demands access, ByteDance cannot refuse. Furthermore, TikTok's substantial workforce includes hundreds of Chinese engineers and operations staff, any of whom could be working for the state. We've seen a precedent for such actions when, in December 2022, Chinese employees of ByteDance targeted specific journalists at Western media outlets using the app. Although these employees were subsequently fired, the existence of such loopholes that can be easily exploited is a cause for concern. If they can use TikTok to track the physical location of certain individuals, what's to stop Chinese spies from doing the same for selected targets? The CEO himself appearing before Congress marks the beginning of the discussion. There have been arguments regarding ByteDance's incorporation in the Cayman Islands, which is believed to provide a shield against legal obligations to assist Chinese agencies. ByteDance has repeatedly used this point as a defense against the 2017 Chinese national law. However, while these arguments may hold some merit, the issue of data breaches and security cannot be ignored. When providing personal information, including your location, it is crucial to have confidence in the safety of that data. Unfortunately, the U.S. Congress and government lack confidence in TikTok's ability to protect user data. Let me quote TikTok's privacy policy for you. In their own words, TikTok states that they collect the information you provide while composing, sending, or receiving messages. This means that even the messages you choose not to send can be monitored by the app. The thought of all your typed messages, including inappropriate jokes and personal information, being accessible to someone is truly frightening. TikTok's privacy rights are questionable, and the company has shown a lack of ethics by violating children's privacy rights to maximize profits. The company has faced numerous fines for privacy breaches and failure to obtain parental consent for underage children using the platform. They have not done enough to prevent underage children from using the app, and the type of content allowed on TikTok is inappropriate for young minds. Investigations into TikTok's practices are taking place in several countries, including Ireland and Canada. It is alarming that children can be put at risk, and the company can simply pay fines without batting an eye. TikTok is not the only company to face accusations, but its offenses are particularly heinous. Moving on, social media has become an outlet for many people searching for a sense of belonging and support. However, TikTok's heavy censorship often leads to the marginalization of certain communities. During the peak of the Black Lives Matter movement, content protesting racism was suppressed, affecting the exposure those videos received compared to others. The LGBT community has also experienced censorship and suppression on TikTok. In 2019, videos supporting LGBTQ rights were heavily suppressed, leading to public outcry and subsequent apologies from TikTok. Their censorship has gone so far as to limit content related to the Tiananmen Square massacre and protests. It is concerning how closely TikTok's agenda aligns with that of the Chinese Communist Party, making them seem like a CCP agent. Recent documents obtained by The Intercept in 2020 revealed that TikTok deliberately suppresses content from users they consider ugly, poor, or disabled. This lack of a moral compass is concerning, even for a company like TikTok. Additionally, TikTok's impact on its users' psychological well-being has been criticized. The app has been accused of being the tool for the CCP to erode culture and sanity in Western nations. It has been accused of spreading disinformation and promoting content that sows division and apathy. A comparison between the content TikTok promotes in the East versus the West reveals stark differences, with educational content being favored in China. These concerns were echoed by the U.S. National Security Agency director during a congressional hearing, who expressed worries about TikTok's data collection and its potential to facilitate influence operations that erode culture and civility. The negative psychological effects of TikTok extend further. The app fails to protect children from addiction, promotes dangerous viral challenges, and rewards disinformation. Content moderation on the app is minimal to non-existent, leading to serious consequences. In Italy, TikTok faced scrutiny for promoting harmful challenges, resulting in the raid of their Italian headquarters by consumer protection regulators and law enforcement. Challenges like the Benadryl challenge, where people consume a dangerous amount of pills, or the outlet challenge, which involves dropping a penny behind a wall charger to start fires and potentially injure oneself, are just a few examples of the dangerous challenges that have emerged on TikTok. It is essential to understand that the image TikTok presents to the world is far from the reality of the app. Despite the fun and playful nature it portrays, there have been numerous instances where dangerous challenges have caused irreparable damage to people's lives, especially children. Considering the app's immense popularity, it is not surprising that such negative challenges arise periodically. One particularly alarming trend is the Dragon's Breath, or Nitro Puffs challenge, where individuals consume a substance that creates a smoking effect, often resulting in severe health risks. Another concerning trend is the Blackout challenge, where people deliberately strangle themselves until they lose consciousness, putting their lives in grave danger. The Benadryl challenge involves consuming a dangerous quantity of Benadryl pills, which can have serious health consequences, including overdose. These challenges not only pose a direct threat to the physical well-being of individuals, but also have lasting psychological effects. The pressure to participate in viral challenges and gain popularity can lead to a sense of inadequacy and peer pressure, particularly among young users. TikTok's lack of content moderation and the promotion of harmful challenges exacerbate these issues. Furthermore, TikTok's impact extends beyond individual harm. It has been accused of spreading disinformation, sowing division, and eroding cultural values. The content pushed by the app differs significantly between Eastern and Western regions. While the Chinese app Douyin, owned by ByteDance, promotes educational and wholesome content, TikTok often showcases time-wasting videos that provide little value to users. Concerns about TikTok's influence on Western societies have been raised in various countries, including the United States. The controlled algorithm, which is influenced by the Chinese Communist Party, has the potential to facilitate broad influence operations among Western civilizations. This raises serious questions about the preservation of culture, civility, and democratic values. In TikTok's case, what makes it alarming and infuriating is the app's apparent promotion of dangerous challenges and trends, despite being well aware of their potentially lethal consequences. TikTok's algorithm seems to favor these challenges, possibly driven by the pursuit of profit. However, what we do know is that these challenges have caused significant harm, far outweighing the fleeting moments of joy they may provide. Let's delve into some of these trends. Imagine someone offering you $100 to ingest liquid nitrogen. Would you do it? Most likely not. Now, what if I told you that thousands of people willingly consumed it for free? It's quite shocking, isn't it? Well, that's precisely what happened when the Dragon's Breath challenge emerged on TikTok. Children around the world would consume a bowl of sweets covered in liquid nitrogen, attempting to finish the treat before it burned off, all while filming themselves with vapor coming out of their mouths. For those unfamiliar with liquid nitrogen, it is an extremely hazardous substance. It instantly freezes anything it touches, and yet, people were voluntarily putting it in their mouths. The accessibility of liquid nitrogen has increased, allowing street vendors to experiment with it, endangering young children. TikTok merely provides a platform for the spread of this dangerous challenge, enticing more people to try it. It's no surprise that numerous children have been injured as a result. In Indonesia alone, over 25 children were harmed after attempting the Dragon's Breath challenge. This prompted the government to issue warnings in an effort to discourage such actions. Nevertheless, TikTok's algorithm continues to promote this trend, and sadly, more people are likely to suffer and potentially even lose their lives before TikTok moves on to the next challenge. So much for a playful, fun app, right? Let's move on to another concerning trend, the Kia challenge. Thieves have found a way to easily break into the ignition of Kias and Hyundais, and this problem is spreading on social media, particularly TikTok. It's less of a challenge and more of a tutorial on how to ruin someone's life in the blink of an eye. From ingesting liquid nitrogen, we transition to theft. The so-called Kia challenge encourages people to start a Kia car using just a USB cable in the car's ignition instead of the usual keys. However, most people don't attempt this challenge on their own cars. They target random people's vehicles. This has led to numerous incidents of people breaking into cars to attempt unsafe challenges, resulting in property damage and financial losses. The situation has become so severe that the Los Angeles Police Department, LAPD, issued alerts regarding this terrible TikTok challenge. Victims of this challenge have reported needing thousands of dollars to repair the damages, and in some cases even recovering their stolen cars. LAPD Chief Michael Moore stated that this alarming TikTok challenge led to an 85% increase in car thefts in Los Angeles compared to the previous year. When TikTok trends and challenges start causing real-life problems to the point where police chiefs have to make statements, you know something is seriously wrong. Despite this, TikTok has made no efforts to change anything in the pursuit of profit. Now let's discuss the infamous Benadryl challenge. This trend involves teenagers taking excessive doses of Benadryl, a common household antihistamine. The goal is to experience hallucinogenic effects. However, taking large quantities of Benadryl is extremely harmful and can lead to seizures and cardiac arrests. Unfortunately, numerous deaths have occurred as a result of this reckless and addictive trend. Even the FDA has intervened, contacting TikTok and urging them to remove these videos from their platform. The FDA emphasized the importance of vigilance in removing additional videos related to the challenge to protect lives. The fact that the FDA had to intervene and implore TikTok to take action demonstrates the negligence of the social media company. These tragic deaths could have been avoided if TikTok had been more proactive in safeguarding the well-being of its users. Moving on to another distressing challenge, we encounter the blackout challenge. This horrifying trend involves individuals filming themselves as they attempt to hold their breath until they lose consciousness due to oxygen deprivation. It's difficult to comprehend the entertainment value of such a challenge, but unfortunately, it went viral on TikTok. The consequences of this dangerous trend have been catastrophic, with numerous deaths reported. Disturbingly, some parents affected by this tragedy have launched a class action lawsuit against TikTok, accusing the platform's algorithm of promoting these videos and contributing to the popularity of the trend, resulting in more fatalities. The extent of the damage caused by TikTok's challenges is truly disheartening. Another example is the penny challenge, where participants inserted pennies into electrical sockets. As expected, this irresponsible act led to sparks flying, and in many cases, fires broke out. The fire department had to issue warnings against this dangerous challenge, highlighting the negative impact of TikTok's promotion of such trends. It's disconcerting that essential departments like the police and fire departments are stretched thin, having to combat the consequences of these trends due to TikTok's negligence. The loss of life resulting from these senseless challenges may seem distant until it affects someone close to us, whether it's a niece, daughter, or neighbor. It is imperative that TikTok be held accountable and face the repercussions for endorsing such negative trends that have long-lasting psychological effects on individuals. As the current most popular social media app, TikTok bears a responsibility to protect its users. This includes ensuring the safekeeping of user data and implementing mechanisms that foster a safe and non-toxic environment. Considering that a significant portion of TikTok's user base comprises children, it is not unreasonable to expect the company to institute rules and policies that prioritize their well-being. Unfortunately, it appears that TikTok's intervention in these matters is minimal, driven primarily by profit. There are numerous issues within the company that need to be addressed. Allegations are mixed with facts, and truth is diluted with lies. TikTok must undertake significant internal reforms to shape the app into what it should be, rather than what it currently represents. As the U.S. Congress continues to deliberate on the future of TikTok, it becomes evident that approaching the app with caution is paramount. While using TikTok, it's crucial to maintain a skeptical mindset and take everything with a grain of salt. However, TikTok's impact extends beyond just challenges and trends. It has also become a focal point for discussions surrounding the protection of Taiwan in the event of a Chinese invasion. Surprisingly, the U.S. might not be able to safeguard Taiwan without the support of the Philippines. Understanding the Philippines' significance to the U.S. in a potential China-Taiwan conflict is crucial. If you want to delve deeper into this topic, check out my new channel, Basics Daily, where I've uploaded a video explaining the importance of the Philippines to the U.S. in such a scenario. Your support on that channel is just as appreciated as it is here, so be sure to subscribe. In conclusion, TikTok has a moral and ethical responsibility to address the alarming prevalence of dangerous challenges and trends on its platform. Stricter regulations, algorithm changes, responsible content moderation, educational initiatives, and transparency are all crucial components in building a safer TikTok community. By taking these steps, TikTok can begin to rebuild trust and prioritize the well-being of its users above all else. Thank you for watching. Be sure to subscribe and enable notifications to receive alerts for future videos.